Hey guys, this is Captainoob, and following a request to have a shotgun that fires railway spikes, I give you the Spiking Combat Shotgun. Combat Shotgun with the Captainoob legendary effect, which allows it to shoot none other than railway spikes. So, getting started up against these gunners here, you can tell that they're armed with quite decent weaponry there. So these guys are armed with modern weapons, which are going to be hitting a lot harder than your standard legendary, legendary weapons, I should say, and standard vanilla weapons that you usually see these guys armed with. So hopefully that'll make the combat and gunners plaza a little bit more on the tense side as I go on and take out these gunners nice and easily. So luckily for us, the Spiking Combat Shotgun does pretty good damage, but we're going to be kind of vulnerable if we're not sneaking, because obviously... Oh wait mate, you're behind me. We'll go ahead and crit you in the face. Yeah, out of that and not sneaking, we're going to be super vulnerable to being sprayed down by the high-powered rifles. See, that bloke's got an M60 and he's pretty much neutered half of my health just because he got a good stagger in there, so that's a shame. Maybe we'll go ahead and try to pacify them. No. There's no pacifying a gunner with a high-powered rifle. Hold on, you just brought out a flamer. That is a really bad idea. Maybe I knocked the weapon out of her hand. Anyway. So as you can tell there, we're just about dead. Our health is on very low, so when we get shot next time, we should probably be able to proc something like Nerd Rage. Just like that. Okay, so a little bit earlier on the Nerd Rage than I would have liked. We'll go ahead and persevere. We're probably going to die here, so we'll go ahead and just get nice and close and kill him as fast as we can. Nerd Rage, Destroyer of Arcadia, doing a hell of a lot of damage here. And we'll go ahead and ignore that room until just a little bit later. For now, we'll go ahead and take out this melee gunner that probably has a rifle due to the modern weapons mod. There we go. So back in the caution now. On the verge of being detected, but whatever. We'll go ahead and sneak around here. Looks like we've got two gunners. Two twins, it would seem. And we'll go ahead and take them out. We've got two crits for them. We'll save them right up. And as you can see there, the gunner there was staggered a little bit from the capsplosion that happened on the gunner that I shot just before her. So now pushing up is probably going to be the death of me, so what I might do here is try to get a little bit more health back maybe. You know what, let's just use a stim pack. I don't usually use stim packs, but I think this time is necessary. We'll go ahead and crit this gunner commander, who is a female for like the first time I've ever seen face, and we'll go ahead and take out those turrets nice and easily. Good thing the turrets provide knockdown to your enemies, because that guy was knocked down and was completely vulnerable to our attacks. So coming around to these gunners here, we'll go ahead and jump over here and get nice and close. While it's pretty hazardous to do this kind of thing, you really got no choice with a shotgun. As you can tell there, the penetrator perk really doesn't work with the missile projectiles, because I'm not getting any percentage on the gunners behind cover or anything, so that's a real shame. We'll go ahead and take out these gunners as Idiot Savant procs, and we can get a little bit more XP with our kills. Yeah, 440. People say that the level 3 of Idiot Savant is bad, but you get so much XP out of it. But enough about that. We'll take out these gunners, these turrets I should say, and we'll go ahead and move on to Swan. So a pretty damn decent weapon for mobbing. So got a little bit more power than your standard regular shotgun. So yeah, decent for doing that. Let's go kill some monsters, shall we? Alright, time to take on Swan with our spiker thing here, and we shall see how many spikes we can insert into his face without him dying. So it's all nice and rainy, which means we'll be able to sneak up on him nice and easily, so we'll go ahead and do that just to start off the fight. Now, I've seen this weapon is not viable with the penetrator perk, so we won't be able to hit his face from the back, as you can see there. So we'll go ahead and take out maybe his big old anchor arm, I suppose, or maybe his torso. That'll probably do a little bit more damage. Bat says it would, so we'll go ahead and do that. Unluckily not getting the sneak attack crits there, because that would have been a great opportunity to get a lot of damage in, but whatever. So we receive our first light knock there, and luckily for us it was not very close to us, otherwise it would have done more damage. So we'll go ahead and keep on killing him like this. Doing pretty much fuck all damage at that range, but damage is damage and you kind of need it with a big old boss like Swan. So we'll go ahead and shoot him in the face now, and as you can see there, doing much better damage on him after, you know, him turning around and us shooting him in the face, rearranging his somewhat features, I should say. Somewhat bad looking features, to put it lightly. Although hurting his feelings is probably the least of his problems at the moment, as our biggest problem is this thing's damage at range. We'll try and sort of get away from his detection, but I don't think it's possible. Swan seems to be on ball today, so unfortunately for us, we can't make this any quicker using sneak attack crits. That stomp is going to be nowhere near me, so I don't know why his AI made him do that. But anyway, we'll go ahead and hit him in the face once again. Just not the most efficient VATS weapon here, but we can certainly make good work of it with that reflex sight. That certainly helps out the VATS situation quite a bit. We'll go ahead and shoot him like this. How is that, old boy? So if he continues just to stand there, no, it looks like he's getting away. His AI is telling him not to do that. Alrighty, so that's alright, we can deal with that. Now we're nice and close to him, right under his chin. We can sort of push his jaw through his eyeballs or something by making his... yeah, just keep shooting him in the face, thank you. And another crit, got another one in the bag ready to go. No, bad timing on that crit, or bad timing on that VATS run, and we end up taking a stomp, but oh well. Alrighty, back into sneak here, let's see what we can do. Anyone around? Looks like we're slightly losing his detection, so hopefully we can make good use of sneak attack crits after this, but we shall see. There's a sneak attack crit finally, and he's there shuffling, not knowing where he is, so he's covering his face to prevent any loose things getting in there. So I guess we should just shoot him in the gut, because I don't think that big metal thing or hook thing is going to be absorbing a lot of it. I think this is Swan's equivalent of the fetal position. Alright, now we're in the sweet spot. Look at that. Sneak attack criticals. Who could ever say they're bad? Man, sneak is overpowered. Oh, okay. Now you're ready to go, mate. So, no. Don't exit VATS. Finish him off in VATS. Hopefully we can get a good crit to finish him. There we go. And quickly back away from his falling body, and there is nothing to be mad about. You have won the fight. So there's Swan, and it was quite a tough fight, to be honest. The spiking effect seems to be one of my more well-balanced effects that I've created, but there you go. So I'm going to pop a stim pack now, and I think that is about it for the... hang on. There we go, that is about it for the Sparking Combat Shotgun. I think you get the idea at this point, and yeah, if you'd like to get this mod, and I'll probably add this particular effect in the next update, along with something on the little more explosive side, yeah, I'll add that to the mod in the update coming up soon. But until then, I want to thank you guys for watching. Also, I'm going to be streaming again soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that if you're interested. Thanks, guys.